if anything needs to get cleaned up in your life, the two of you will work that out, and he will point that out to you, and you will actually agree with him, and then you'll clean it up together. How about that? He came to us as we are, and he still does that today.
Where do you think that Jesus expected you to be today on your journey? Like, where do you think that Jesus looked at you and like, I expected you to be here by this day? The answer is he expected you to be exactly where you're at today. He's got all of time laid out in front of him. You've never caught him off guard. He's not confused. He's not disappointed. Jesus knew how long your journey would take, and he knew what pace you would set, and he chose to love and die for you and go on a long walk with you. So you can have the freedom to accept that life is just a journey, right? Small, consistent steps, not massive leaps toward change. You're free to acknowledge that a life of faith takes time. So give yourself grace and be patient and stay consistent.
You know what it takes to be a follower of Jesus? One step. All right? My life needs to change. But please hear this. Spiritual formation and changing any part of your life of importance, it's really slow. We say this all the time. Growth takes time. There is no fast track. There's no microwave version of being a follower of Jesus. There's not a fast track to having the mind of Christ. It's going to take some time. Let me just throw this in. So give yourself a break. The only person that's putting pressure on you is you. Jesus is so patient.
And just ask yourself, what kind of person do I want to become? Do I want to become a more prayerful person? Do I want to become a more kind person? Do I want to become just a little less anxious in a very anxious world? Yes. So what are the small things I can do that will help cultivate that end result? But for some of us, the temptation is pulling at us right now that, man, this will just cost me too much to change and to start these practices. And that's very true. But I want you to think about this. What will it cost you to not change? Yes, it costs us a lot to change. Jesus said, take up your cross and follow him. But how much more will it cost us if we don't change? If we don't do the work to actually change?
I want you to ask yourself, will I change or will I die? Some people would rather die than change. Change is painful. But what is more painful than growth and change is staying in a place where you don't belong. I love what the words of Socrates. He said that the secret of change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. There are some people, when they need to change, they keep bringing up your history. It's not about your history and what you did back there. It's about building the new. We've all made mistakes. God doesn't want to dwell on your mistakes and your failure. That's not what God is into, to try to make you feel guilty and unworthy and trashy and all of that. God's energy is not spent on your past. God says, I have a future for you. I'm building something ahead of you that is going to be greater than what you are.